Hey, this is Nick Nielsen, Mad Scientist of Muscle, and what I've got for you here is a quick review of a new pair of shoes from Xero shoes called the Prio Shoes. Now, the concept behind these Xero shoes is basically minimalist footwear. The basic idea came from keeping your feet as close in contact with the ground as possible so you get a natural movement pattern and a natural feel when you're walking, running, jogging, training, whatever you want to do. Now, until now, they had not come out with an athletic shoe that you could wear in the gym. They had a sandal, which is great for training outside, looked kind of like a Spartan sandal. They also had more of a dress shoe that you could wear to everyday functions and events. This, however, is perfect for people who train in a gym that require a closed-toe shoe. Now, I'll give you a quick close-up here. These are the Prio shoes. Got a nice grip on the bottom here. The trick is very, very thin sole here. Very well constructed. Now, like I said, these are primarily designed for running, athletics, that kind of thing. However, what I did find these very, very useful for in terms of training is deadlifting especially. Now, this is really, really true when you do have a gym that requires shoes. So, just like, what do you call it? The Chuck Taylors, they have their very, very thin soles, flat soles, perfect for deadlifting. Same thing with here, only they're an athletic shoe, so you can actually do a lot of other lifts, athletic movements with them. Now, they don't have the elevated heel, so in terms of squatting and front squats, you're not going to get the same foot angle like you would potentially where if you're wearing boots or Olympic lifting shoes or even regular running shoes that have the padded heel. However, this gives you a very natural position for your feet. It's going to help stretch your Achilles tendon over time. It's not going to happen right away. You might find yourself pitching forward a little bit when you're doing squats to start with, but in terms of deadlifting, because of the good contact with the floor and that natural horizontal foot position, it's actually going to be a very comfortable shoe for deadlifting. You're going to get a lot of power out of the bottom. One of the problems with wearing those athletic shoes like tennis shoes or running shoes when you're doing something like deadlifts or squats is you get squish and you lose power out of the bottom. So these shoes, because of the solid sole, not going to have that problem. It's going to give you all you need in terms of keeping your enclosed foot, so when you drop a plate on your foot, it keeps the mess contained within the shoe, which is what the gyms are primarily worried about. This is going to tick all the boxes in terms of a nice neutral foot position and a nice thin sole for deadlifting and for other lifts. So the shoe, again, is called the Prio. It comes in a couple of different colors. I got the blue ones. It's an excellent shoe for minimalist footwear. So this is what the shoes look like on your feet. Now, this is going to take some getting used to, especially when you're used to the elevated sole from normal running shoes. This is going to feel a little bit weird, kind of like your heel is sinking backwards, but that's the idea because you're actually keeping in a very neutral flat foot position. So, la-di-da, here's the modeling. As you can see, they fit just like a regular normal shoe. No one's going to know that you're wearing minimalist footwear like this, but it's fantastic for deadlifting, fantastic just for training if you want to keep in good contact with the ground and you're not a fan of those Vibram 5-finger shoes that look like, weird looking gloves for your feet. So those are the Xero shoes, the Prio model. If you do get a pair, I'd love to hear from you, see how you like them.